Good evening, everyone. We all have dreams, we all have goals, and we all have a deep, burning desire to create something meaningful in our lives. But have you ever wondered what truly drives us? What is it that gets us out of bed in the morning, that makes us strive for more, that propels us to take action and push past obstacles? The truth is, the reason we do what we do, both in life and in business, comes down to understanding one key thing: the power of our decisions. Everything we do stems from the choices we make and the emotions that drive those choices. Let's break it down. Every action we take, whether big or small, is driven by a need for purpose. As human beings, we are wired to seek meaning in everything we do. Without purpose, life can feel like a series of disconnected tasks, leaving us questioning why we're doing what we're doing. But when we tap into a deeper sense of purpose, it's like a switch flips and everything becomes clear. Purpose gives us direction, it aligns our efforts, and it inspires us to push forward even when the road gets tough. In business, having a clear sense of purpose can be the difference between success and failure. A company that is driven by a meaningful mission will attract people who resonate with that purpose. Employees, customers, and partners who believe in what they are doing and want to be part of something bigger. The power of purpose creates a sense of unity that drives teams to work toward a common goal. It pushes individuals to rise above challenges and keep moving forward because they know their work matters. Without purpose, businesses struggle to inspire loyalty or innovation. They lack the energy and motivation to stay the course. The same is true in our personal lives. We are more likely to take action when we have a strong sense of purpose. It's easy to get distracted by daily pressures or to go through the motions, but when we connect to something that feels meaningful, we unlock an inner drive that propels us toward growth. Whether it's the desire to be a better parent, to make an impact in the world, or to leave a legacy that reflects our values, purpose is the emotional engine that fuels our journey. And the beauty of purpose is that it's unique to each individual. For some, it's about creating wealth and success. For others, it's about serving a community or pursuing creative expression. What matters is that we are clear on why we're doing what we're doing. Once we understand our purpose, we begin to see the world through a different lens. Challenges don't feel like roadblocks. They become stepping stones towards something greater. Purpose transforms obstacles into opportunities, and it gives us the resilience to navigate the toughest moments in business and in life. We are hardwired for growth. It's in our DNA to strive for improvement, to push the boundaries of what's possible, and to seek out progress in every area of our lives. Whether we realize it or not, this drive for growth is constantly influencing our actions and decisions. It's the engine that powers our journey in life and in business. When we aren't growing, we feel stagnation, a sense of frustration that things aren't moving forward. We all experience moments of plateau, where it feels like we're stuck in a routine or trapped in a cycle that leads nowhere. But it's in those moments that the hunger for progress becomes even more pronounced. It's the desire for more, for something greater, that pushes us to break through these barriers. In business, this drive for progress shows up in the form of innovation, expansion, and adaptation. The businesses that succeed over the long term are the ones that never stop evolving. They understand that resting on their laurels is a surefire way to become obsolete. Companies constantly seek new ways to improve their products, streamline operations, and meet the ever-changing demands of the market. It's the competitive edge of progress that separates the leaders from the followers. But beyond just the external push for progress, it's also about internal growth. The growth of the team, the growth of leadership, and the evolution of company culture. When a company fosters an environment where progress is celebrated and continuous learning is embraced, it opens up a world of potential for innovation and growth. On a personal level, the drive for progress is what keeps us reaching for bigger goals and deeper fulfillment. It's what makes us look at where we are today and say, I want more. Whether it's advancing our careers, improving our health, or developing our relationships, progress is what keeps us motivated. Without it, we would become complacent, and complacency is a silent killer of dreams. In business, there's always another level, a higher goal to reach, a next milestone to hit. The pursuit of progress is what keeps us moving even when it seems like the finish line is out of sight. It's what pushes us to develop new skills, take risks, and challenge the status quo. But growth isn't always easy. It requires a mindset shift and a willingness to embrace discomfort. The path to progress often comes with obstacles, failures, and setbacks. In fact, growth is rarely linear. Sometimes it feels like you're taking 2 steps forward and 1 step back. That's part of the process. When you embrace the idea that progress isn't just about success, but also about learning from failure, you start to see every challenge as a stepping stone rather than an obstacle. Growth requires resilience, the ability to keep moving even when things get tough. It's about having the courage to take action, knowing that each step, whether it leads to success or failure, is contributing to your overall progress. The more we grow, the more we realize that progress is not just a destination, but a journey. It's an ongoing cycle of pushing, learning, evolving, and adapting, and that's what makes it so powerful. It's the constant drive to become better, stronger, and more capable, no matter where we start or how far we've come. One of the most powerful forces that drive us in life and business is the deep desire to contribute. We all want to make a difference, to have an impact on the world around us, and to leave something behind that matters. This drive for contribution is often what gives our lives meaning and purpose. It pushes us to go beyond personal gain and focus on how we can improve the lives of others, whether it's through the work we do, the relationships we build, or the causes we support. Contribution is what connects us to something greater than ourselves and reminds us that we are part of a bigger picture. It's the reason many entrepreneurs start businesses, not just to make money, but to create solutions that help others, improve lives, and contribute to their communities. In business, the desire to contribute often manifests through a company's mission, values, and the products or services it provides. Successful businesses understand that their true value isn't just in their bottom line, but in how they serve others. The most impactful organizations are those that put people first, customers, employees, and society as a whole. When businesses are motivated by a desire to contribute, they find innovative ways to solve problems and create value for their customers, which in turn drives loyalty and long-term success. It's this sense of contribution that often fosters a culture of collaboration, where employees feel motivated not just by a paycheck, but by the opportunity to be part of something that makes a difference. A company that operates with a clear sense of contribution can unite its team around a shared vision, one that goes beyond mere transactions and focuses on lasting positive change. On a personal level, our desire to contribute often manifests in how we interact with others. Whether it's helping a friend in need, mentoring someone at work, or volunteering in our communities, the act of giving back brings fulfillment that personal success alone cannot provide. When we contribute to others, we create a sense of connection, and we experience a deeper level of satisfaction. It's a natural human need to feel like we are making a positive impact, that our actions are creating value in the world. Contribution fosters a sense of belonging and fulfillment that comes from knowing that we've played a role in improving someone else's life. This is why many people find so much joy in acts of kindness, charity, or sharing their knowledge with others, because in giving, we receive far more than we can ever measure. This drive for contribution is also deeply tied to our sense of legacy. As we progress in life and in business, we start to think about the kind of impact we will leave behind. It's not just about what we've achieved for ourselves, but what we've done to help others and shape the future. The desire to contribute is rooted in our fundamental need to know that we mattered, that we were part of something bigger than our own immediate concerns. It's about looking at our lives and knowing that we've made a difference, no matter how big or small. Whether it's through business success, personal relationships, or giving back to the community, contribution is at the heart of what makes us human. It's what connects us to others and drives us to continue striving even when faced with challenges. The more we contribute, the more we realize that it's not just about what we can accumulate, but about what we can give and the positive impact we can create along the way. In the end, it's our contribution to the lives of others that often defines our greatest achievements and brings lasting fulfillment. At the core of nearly every decision we make is a powerful duality: the desire to avoid pain and the desire to pursue pleasure. These two forces shape much of our behavior, whether we're aware of them or not. The push-pull between these two drives is what gets us out of bed in the morning, what motivates us to take action, and what keeps us from taking risks or stepping out of our comfort zones. In life and business, our choices are deeply influenced by this balance between pain and pleasure, and understanding this dynamic can provide us with valuable insights into why we do what we do. The instinct to avoid pain is deeply ingrained in us as humans. We are wired for survival, and avoiding discomfort, danger, and risk is essential for protecting ourselves. Pain, whether physical, emotional, or psychological, is something we instinctively seek to minimize. This can be incredibly beneficial in situations where our safety or well-being is at risk, But in other cases, the avoidance of pain can become a barrier to growth. In business, this fear of failure or rejection can prevent us from taking bold steps or making the necessary decisions to innovate and move forward. For instance, an entrepreneur might hesitate to launch a new product, fearing that it could fail or disappoint customers. But if we let our fear of failure dictate every action, we limit ourselves. Pain avoidance, while important in certain contexts, can keep us from realizing our full potential. On the other hand, the desire to pursue pleasure is just as motivating. This drive is about the pursuit of reward, satisfaction, and positive outcomes. In business, this can look like the pursuit of financial success, recognition, or the joy of solving problems and delivering value. In life, it manifests in the desire to experience happiness, fulfillment, and connection. The desire for pleasure pushes us to take risks, to challenge ourselves, and to break free from our comfort zones in the hope of achieving something better, something greater. It's what drives innovation, creativity, and progress. Think about a business that is constantly seeking ways to improve its offerings, satisfy its customers, or differentiate itself in the market. That pursuit of success, recognition, and the joy of achievement is rooted in the desire for pleasure. Without this force, there would be little incentive to push beyond what's comfortable and explore new possibilities. The key to understanding why we do what we do lies in how we balance these two forces, pain and pleasure. It's not always about avoiding pain or seeking pleasure exclusively. It's about the relationship between the two. Often, the desire to avoid pain will motivate us to take the first step towards something better, like seeking out opportunities for improvement or making changes in our business or personal lives. However, the desire for pleasure pushes us to continue on that path, to keep going even when the initial discomfort subsides. A perfect example is the process of starting a new business. In the beginning, the pain of uncertainty, the fear of failure, and the strain of long hours can be overwhelming. But the promise of future success, the thrill of building something new, and the satisfaction of making an impact are powerful pleasures that keep the entrepreneur moving forward. There's also a fascinating interplay between the two forces. In many cases, we are motivated by the avoidance of pain, only to realize that the discomfort we fear is actually part of the process of growth and achievement. The fear of making mistakes, facing rejection, or enduring hardship is often the very thing that stands between us and success. What we perceive as pain in the short term can lead to long-term pleasure, the satisfaction of overcoming obstacles and achieving something meaningful. Similarly, the pursuit of pleasure can sometimes require enduring short-term discomfort as we push ourselves beyond familiar boundaries to reach a higher level of fulfillment. The number one, when we understand that both pain and pleasure are necessary parts of the journey, we gain a deeper sense of control over our actions. Rather than being driven solely by fear or by the promise of reward, we begin to see how both forces can work in our favor, guiding us toward the outcomes we truly desire. By recognizing the role that both pain and pleasure play in our decision-making, we can make choices that align more closely with our values and goals, allowing us to live a life and run a business that is both purposeful and fulfilling. Our beliefs shape the way we perceive the world and the way we act within it. They are the lens through which we interpret our experiences, and they have a profound impact on the choices we make in both life and business. What we believe about ourselves, others, and the world around us directly influences how we approach challenges, opportunities, and even our potential for success. These beliefs are not always conscious, yet they drive much of our behavior. Whether we realize it or not, our beliefs have the power to limit or unlock our fullest potential. At the most fundamental level, beliefs act as a filter for the information we take in and how we process it. When we believe that we are capable and worthy of success, we approach situations with confidence and optimism. We take action, push through obstacles, and are resilient in the face of adversity. On the other hand, if we hold limiting beliefs about ourselves, like thinking we're not good enough, not capable, or not deserving of success, we unconsciously set up barriers that prevent us from taking the necessary steps toward achieving our goals. For example, if an entrepreneur believes they aren't skilled enough to grow their business, they might hesitate to take on new opportunities or might undervalue their services, thus limiting their growth potential. These beliefs can trap us in a cycle of self-doubt and inaction, preventing us from realizing what we are truly capable of. In business, beliefs are often the foundation of an organization's culture and performance. Leaders who believe in the potential of their teams will foster an environment that encourages growth, creativity, and collaboration. These leaders inspire trust, motivate others to perform at their best, and are willing to take calculated risks for growth. Conversely, a leader who believes their team is incapable or that the market is too competitive may lead with fear, micromanage, and miss out on valuable opportunities Employees, too, carry their own beliefs, beliefs about their abilities, their role within the organization, and their future growth. A culture that nurtures empowering beliefs can drive high performance, while a culture built on limiting beliefs can stifle innovation and progress. Our beliefs also shape how we handle failure and setbacks. People who hold empowering beliefs view challenges as opportunities to learn and grow. They are more likely to persist when things don't go according to plan because they believe that failure is a temporary setback, not a permanent condition. For instance, a business owner who believes that every mistake is a stepping stone to success is more likely to embrace those failures, analyze what went wrong, and adjust their strategy. They know that failure is not an endpoint, but a necessary part of the process of growth. In contrast, someone who believes that failure reflects their inability or that it defines their worth may give up quickly, seeing setbacks as evidence that they are not cut out for success. These beliefs are often formed early in life and reinforced through our experiences and the messages we receive from the world around us. Our families, teachers, peers, and society at large contribute to the beliefs we develop about ourselves and what is possible for us. So if we grow up in an environment that encourages confidence and positive thinking, we're more likely to develop empowering beliefs. But if we are consistently told that we're not capable, not good enough, or that success is reserved for others, we may internalize those messages and limit ourselves accordingly. The good news is that beliefs are not set in stone. They can be changed, challenged, and reprogrammed. This is where the power of mindset comes into play. By becoming aware of our limiting beliefs and actively replacing them with more empowering ones, we can shift the trajectory of our lives and businesses. Instead of thinking, I can't do this, we can replace that thought with, I may not know how to do this yet, but I am capable of learning and growing. When we begin to believe in our own potential, we open up new possibilities, take bolder actions, and are more likely to succeed. In both life and business, our beliefs are the silent drivers of our behavior. The stronger and more empowering our beliefs, the more likely we are to take the actions necessary to create the life and business we truly want. When we consciously choose to challenge and reshape our beliefs, we unlock the potential for transformation and growth. Human connection is one of the most powerful and essential aspects of our lives and businesses. And we are inherently social beings, and our need for relationships and meaningful interactions drives much of what we do. Whether it's the bond we share with family and friends, the partnerships we form in business, or the communities we belong to, our relationships influence our actions, our mindset, and even our sense of fulfillment. The desire for connection shapes how we work, how we communicate, and how we create value in the world. In business, relationships are at the heart of success. No matter how innovative your product is or how great your business strategy might be, if you don't build strong, authentic relationships with your customers, partners, and employees, it's difficult to achieve lasting success. Customers want to feel valued and understood, and they are more likely to remain loyal to brands that foster genuine connections. The same principle applies to employees. People don't just work for companies. They work for people they trust and respect. The quality of relationships within an organization directly affects its culture, morale, and performance. When employees feel connected to their leaders and to one another, they are more engaged, more productive, and more willing to go the extra mile. Building strong relationships in business goes beyond surface-level interactions. It's about establishing trust, open communication, and mutual respect. Business leaders who take the time to genuinely understand their employees and customers are able to create environments where people feel heard, valued, and motivated. These leaders know that the success of their business is intrinsically linked to the strength of their relationships. When teams are aligned, when there is a sense of camaraderie and shared purpose, businesses flourish. The bonds between individuals in the organization become the foundation for creative collaboration, problem solving, and innovation. In life, the need for relationships is no less important. Our connections with family, friends, and the people we care about provide emotional support, encouragement, and a sense of belonging. These relationships are what ground us during difficult times, celebrate with us during our triumphs, and provide meaning and joy in the everyday moments. The love and care we give to others create a ripple effect, spreading positivity and fostering deeper connections. It is often through these personal relationships that we experience growth, learning, and transformation. The people in our lives shape our sense of who we are, offer different perspectives, and help us navigate life's challenges. Our relationships also provide a sense of accountability. When we surround ourselves with people who believe in us and challenge us to become our best selves, we are more likely to stay committed to our goals and aspirations. In business, having a strong support network can be the difference between persevering through difficult times or giving up. Relationships with mentors, peers, and colleagues can provide guidance, encouragement, and they can offer valuable feedback that helps us improve, expand our thinking, and see new opportunities that we might have overlooked. In life, having a support system of friends and loved ones offers us the same kind of emotional strength and resilience. These relationships help us stay grounded and focused, reminding us that we are not alone in our journey. Moreover, relationships are essential for growth. Every time we engage with others, whether in personal or professional settings, we are exposed to new ideas, challenges, and experiences. We learn from each other and evolve through these interactions. In business, relationships with customers or collaborators may lead to new insights or opportunities for innovation. In life, friendships and family connections expose us to different worldviews and provide a mirror through which we can better understand ourselves. These relationships are often the catalysts for personal transformation, helping us grow in ways we wouldn't be able to on our own. The desire for relationships is not just about receiving, it's also about giving. The act of contributing to others, whether through love, support, mentorship, or simply showing up, creates a deeper connection and a sense of purpose. When we give, we not only enrich the lives of others, but we also enhance our own. Meaningful relationships are built on mutual respect, understanding, and a shared commitment to one another's well-being. They remind us that life and business are not just about individual achievement, but about the collective journey we share with others. The more we invest in and nurture these relationships, the more we create a network of support, trust, and collaboration that enriches our lives and drives our success in every aspect of our personal and professional endeavors. Time is one of the most valuable and finite resources we have. Yet it's often something we take for granted. The way we manage and perceive time has a profound impact on our lives and businesses. Once we realize that time is a limited commodity, something we can never get back, it fundamentally shifts our perspective and behavior. Time dictates everything we do, from how we structure our daily routines to how we plan for the future. This realization creates a sense of urgency that pushes us to make more intentional decisions, prioritize effectively, and focus on what truly matters. In business, time is often the deciding factor between success and failure. Every entrepreneur, manager, and employee is aware of the ticking clock, whether it's the deadline for a project, the timing of a product launch, or the pace at which the market is evolving. Businesses that understand the importance of time are able to streamline their operations, make strategic decisions quickly, and adapt to changes in the market with agility. In today's fast-paced world, waiting too long to act can mean losing an opportunity to a competitor. This awareness of time pressures businesses to move quickly and decisively while also being mindful of where and how time is spent. The most successful businesses prioritize efficiency and avoid getting bogged down by unnecessary tasks that do not contribute to their goals. They understand that every minute counts, and they use time as a tool to propel themselves forward rather than letting it slip away. Similarly, in our personal lives, the awareness of time's value often brings clarity about what is truly important. We realize that time with loved ones, moments of self-care, and experiences that bring joy and fulfillment are precious. When we fully understand that time is finite, we begin to prioritize these aspects of life more consciously. We make deliberate choices about how we spend our time, whether it's investing in meaningful relationships, pursuing passions, or achieving personal goals. When time becomes a priority, we stop wasting it on things that don't matter and focus on activities that contribute to our happiness, growth, and well-being. For example, instead of procrastinating or putting off a project or goal for later, we take action in the present moment because we understand that every day brings us closer to our objectives. Furthermore, the urgency of time drives us to create systems and processes that allow us to be more productive. We seek tools and strategies that help us use time efficiently, whether through time blocking, setting clear goals, or eliminating distractions. By recognizing that we can never get back a lost minute, we are motivated to structure our time in ways that lead to greater outcomes. Time management isn't just about filling our days with tasks, it's about making sure that the time we spend is purposeful and aligned with our long-term vision. This ability to be intentional with our time allows us to stay focused on what truly matters and avoid the distractions that can derail our progress. The awareness of time's value also brings with it a deeper understanding of our own mortality. The more we reflect on the fleeting nature of time, the more we come to appreciate the moments we have. This perspective shift is often what inspires people to take bold action in their careers, to chase dreams they've long put on hold, or to spend more time with family and friends. The knowledge that time is limited can create a sense of urgency to act now rather than later. It's what pushes individuals to start that business they've been dreaming about, travel to new places, or take risks they might have otherwise avoided. When we understand that we don't have an infinite amount of time, we become more committed to making the most of the time we have. In essence, the urgency of time is a powerful motivator. It forces us to make better decisions, take meaningful action, and stay focused on our goals. Whether it's in business or life, time is a resource that demands respect and careful attention. By using time wisely, we create opportunities for success and fulfillment, making the most of each moment and setting ourselves up for a future that reflects our values, aspirations, and achievements. Our desires are what propel us forward in life and in business. They are the driving force behind nearly every action we take, whether we're aware of it or not. These desires can be deeply personal, like the wish to find happiness or fulfillment, or more external, such as the ambition to achieve career success, financial freedom, or recognition. What distinguishes our desires is that they are the compass that guides us toward what we want most in life. They push us to make decisions, take risks, and pursue things that seem important to us, and they influence how we approach everything from relationships to work to personal growth. In business, desires often manifest in the form of goals, whether they're financial, product-based, or customer-centered. Every business starts with a desire to meet a need, solve a problem, or fulfill a market gap. Entrepreneurs begin their journey because they have a desire to create something meaningful, to make a difference, or to build a legacy. This desire fuels their motivation to work hard, stay focused, and persevere through the challenges of entrepreneurship. In fact, businesses that are aligned with a strong sense of desire and purpose tend to attract passionate teams and loyal customers. People are drawn to companies that have a vision, a desire to make an impact, and a drive to bring that vision to life. Desires in business also keep organizations moving forward. As markets evolve, customer needs change, and competition increases. Businesses must remain flexible and adaptive. Desires for growth, innovation, and success fuel the drive to evolve, improve products, enhance services, and stay ahead of the curve. When a business taps into a genuine desire to improve or innovate, it encourages creative problem solving and pushes the organization to explore new territories, whether that means entering a new market or developing a new business model. This forward-thinking mindset is often what separates successful businesses from those that struggle. They are constantly propelled by a desire to do better, to be better. On a personal level, desires are equally important. At the heart of every meaningful achievement is a desire to improve, accomplish, or experience something greater. Our personal desires shape our priorities, guide our decisions, and provide us with the motivation to pursue new opportunities. Whether it's the desire to learn a new skill, improve our health, or achieve personal milestones, desires push us to take action and stretch beyond our comfort zones. The more clarity we have about what we truly desire in life, the more focused and determined we become in our pursuits. We are driven by the things we want, whether it's emotional fulfillment, personal growth, or external success. Without desires, we would be adrift, lacking the direction that makes life exciting and meaningful. However, it's important to recognize that not all desires are the same. Some are fleeting, driven by external pressures, while others are deeper and more aligned with our core values. The key to living a fulfilled life is to differentiate between surface-level desires and those that truly resonate with who we are at our core. A desire for status or material wealth might motivate some, but a deeper desire for personal connection, creative expression, or leaving a legacy might be more meaningful for others. By identifying and pursuing desires that are aligned with our values and purpose, we create a sense of fulfillment that goes beyond short-term satisfaction. This kind of alignment gives us a lasting sense of happiness and peace as we're working towards something that truly matters to us. In both life and business, our desires are often what provide us with the energy and persistence to continue moving forward, even when faced with obstacles. It's easy to get discouraged when things don't go as planned. But when we remain clear about our desires and why they matter to us, it helps us push through setbacks and stay committed to our path. Desires act as a powerful motivator, giving us the courage to take risks, the strength to persevere, and the clarity to make decisions that lead us closer to our goals. Whether we're building a business, achieving personal growth, or nurturing relationships, it is our desires that create the drive to keep going, no matter the challenges we face. When we embrace our desires, understand them deeply, and allow them to guide our actions, we unlock the potential for true success and fulfillment in every aspect of our lives. In the end, the reasons behind why we do what we do in life and business come down to the deep forces that drive us: our need for growth, contribution, connection, and the pursuit of pleasure, the way we manage our time, and the desires that fuel our actions. These forces are the invisible threads that weave together the fabric of our daily decisions, actions, and ambitions. They are what push us to evolve, to take risks, to learn from failures, and to seek out new opportunities. When we understand these driving forces and align them with our values and purpose, we unlock the full potential to live meaningful, fulfilling lives and build businesses that not only succeed, but create lasting impact. So ask yourself, what drives you? What's pushing you forward? And how can you harness these forces to achieve the life and success you truly desire? The answers to these questions are within you, and once you connect to them, there's nothing that can stand in your way. So embrace your power, lean into your desires, and take action with purpose. The journey is yours to create, and the future is waiting for you to step into it. And the lessons are here. It's up to you to walk away before the mystical force arrives.